Here we are, folks, and for this part 2, we're going to be making the sides right here, fixing the sides of your purse so that there's no open edges of the tape, and then we're going to be fixing in the grommets and making the handle of your purse. So basically this is what you have so far. You've got your little box-shaped purse. It's up to you, obviously, how long you want to do the flap, so you can change that as well. So I've taken a piece of tape, almost the size of the side, but a little bit longer, and I'm going to cut it in half, lengthwise. Again, I highly recommend getting a metal ruler if you're working with duct tape. So you're going to place the purse against a line, and then I stick that piece down, and I try and make it precise. So I put it down at the ½ inch mark, and then just press it really hard. It gives you a nice clean edge with no open tape, so there's no sticky available to collect dirt. And now I squash it down, and I just fold it over onto this side. Trim off that little piece. And there you go. You have a nice clean edge right there. You're going to do the same thing with the other side. Place it against the line. Stick it down, press hard. Turn it over. You can do this before you do all the sides and everything, but I just do it afterwards. The sharper that your blade is, the cleaner that your cut will be also, so that helps. Now you've got that part. So now you're going to do your grommets. Unfortunately, for my boyfriend and my mom, they're sleeping right now, but I'm going to be banging. So this is what we do. We take a hole punch, just a regular old hole punch for paper, and it doesn't work too well right now. I think it's because I've been using it so much. And I take it and I go about, probably only about not even a ½ inch. And I'm right in the middle, and I punch a hole through. Now, it doesn't go through anymore. It used to. You can buy punching tools, but we haven't found one yet. We went to Michael's and tried to find a leather hole punch, which would be really strong, and they didn't have any. So I do both sides, and then it kind of just pokes out, and then I cut it with the scissors. So I'll do this side. Again, not even a ½ inch, so just between a quarter and a ½ inch, and I'm punching through the material. Basically what you've done is making little holes to put your grommets in. They need to have a hole to go through. So now I take my scissors and I fold it in half. I mean, you can obviously cut the hole just with scissors, but it makes it a little bit easier if you've got something that's already started a hole. There you go. So there's a hole straight through the material right there. Then you're going to do the same on this side. You can do your purse any shape or size. We make the small ones, the box size ones, and then I do longer ones as well. So all I do for that is I make the strips 11 inches. So you can go up to as high as you want, obviously, and the strength of your tape will help the strength of your purse. So this is Duct brand duct tape right here that I'm using, and it's kind of a little bit flimsy. If you use the Rue 21, it's stronger, or if you use the Camo duct tape or the Baroque, it gives it a really nice strength, and then it has more of a shape to it. But either way, it still works fine. Okay, now these are grommets, and we got these at Michael's. They come in little pieces like that. One is longer, a little bit longer, and then one is a little bit flatter, and they fit on top of each other, and your fabric goes in the middle. So now what you do, comes with a little tool, and that helps you bang it so that it has a place to sit, otherwise it wouldn't work. So this is the tools that it comes with. This is the thing that you bang with your hammer, and this is what it rests in. So you rest that piece in there when you're banging. Okay, now what I do is I poke this through. Let me try and flip that back. There we go. So I poke that through, and it does take some working. If you have to, you might have to cut your hole a little bit bigger, but you don't want it too big so that the grommet would be loose. So you're just poking, poking, poking. Can you see? I have the grommet on here now, and I'm just basically pushing the tape so that I have a nice clean edge. And then I take the smaller piece and I place it over it. And now you're going to hear some noise. So I basically kind of just fold the purse a little bit, and I take the banging tool, and now I take my hammer. Sorry about that. And now you're just going to bang on the top piece. Okay, and you have a nice clean grommet right there. And you can feel it, and if it's not banged properly, the sides will be a little bit up from the fabric, and all you do is just bang it again. No big deal. You can just redo it. Not redo it, do it some more. Okay, now you're going to do the other side. So there's the long piece. Shove it in the fabric, push it through, and again. Sorry, I have a blood blister that I got on my finger yesterday, if you can see it there. So pushing on that is really hurting right now. Again, fold your purse through a little bit, and place the piece on top, and sorry if that's loud. So there's your next grommet piece already down. Now you've got your pieces that are like that. Okay, now for your handle, you need these lobster claws. Swivel clasp lobster claw, I believe they're called. And you're going to take some duct tape. Now it's totally up to you how long you want it. This is a really, really long piece. For the over-the-shoulder ones, I basically just measure the length of my table. This one I'm just going to make kind of like an under-the-armpit one. So I'm not sure how long it is. It looks to be about 25 inches or so. And you're going to, let me move that over so you can see the beginning. You're going to fold this into 3. Try and do it so that there's no bubbles. It's not a big deal if there are, but it just makes it nicer and stronger. A little bit at a time also helps eliminate the bubbles. So if you, what I do is I push it down, and then I pull it tight a little bit, and I walk my fingers across, and then I press. So there's one side down. Now we're going to turn it over and fold the other side in. The more you make it, the more you get used to it as well. My first ones were kind of funny looking, and now that I've been making them for a while, they might look much nicer. And that's why I didn't do a tutorial until now. I was trying to get it so that it would be perfect enough to show you guys. Okay, now you're just going to take a small piece of tape, cut it like so, take your swivel clasps, and put it like that, fold it over. Now, I usually put some hot glue right in there, but again, for the purposes of this demo, I'm not doing it, only because I don't have a extension cord for my glue gun. So then I wrap that around, and then I put some hot glue right there if I need to. Be careful where you put the hot glue, because when you're pressing down, you don't want it to come out. You want it to have a nice clean finish. So that's what it looks like. So it's got some room to move, and it's a nice clean edge. Again, let me show you close up. So what I'm doing, here's the lobster clasp. I'm just putting it in here and folding up that little edge like so. And then I take my piece of tape and I'm putting it like that, and then folding it around to the back, and then folding it around that side. So it gives it lots of strength. But again, if you put some hot glue there, it would make it even stronger. Now you've got your straps, or strap, the sides of it made, and all you do is clip it onto your purse. And now for your Velcro closure. This is what I do when we buy the Velcro. I stick it like that so that it's one piece ready to go. And you just put your Velcro down. I'm using 3 pieces for this. And then, because it's kind of flimsy, what I do is I stick some duct tape inside, and I turn it over, try and make sure that it's even, place it down, and press. Check it and make sure that it's good. Now you can press these, take the tape out, turn it over, and all I'm doing is just pressing on the inside of the purse on the Velcro to make sure it's secure. And there you go. You've got yourself a beautiful duct tape purse. Thanks for watching. If you make one, please do a video reply and let me see it, because I love to see your creations. Share your smile, everyone. Bye.